you go. Alright, so, it's been a while since I uploaded. Is it recording? Yeah, it's recording. Okay, so, I got a new car, as you can see. It's my, well, I got a second car. I still have the other car. That car is not going anywhere, but this is my 2001 Honda Civic. It has a D17A2, I think, which is, it's pretty bad. It's actually ass, but, well, see, I feel like the motor gets a bad rep, because it's a fun car to drive. Like, it's like, it has torque, not a lot, because it's 4-cylinder. It's a stock, but, you know, it's a pretty torquey car. It's like, it feels fun to drive. It's not like, you know, terrible or anything. It's just like, everything I've researched, you can't really do much to these engines without them blowing up. So all I have is a cold air intake, but I'm planning to case swap it because these cars are really, well, easy to case swap, as they say, but easier than most cars. It pretty much bolts right up. All thing I really need to change is the subframe, and that's about it. Subframe, I'd have to obviously get the engine, the transmission, wiring harness, motor mounts, etc. But besides that, everything just bolts up. That's as bright as this thing goes. It's a new camera. Also, I got a Nikon camera because my GoPro is cool, but like I want to be able to have good quality and be able to do, you know, GoPro doesn't really have the best quality, at least mine. There we go. All right, yeah. Now you can see the car better in brighter time. I'll probably brighten it up in post or yeah. But yeah, so this is the car. Best thing about this car. See that? It's a, oh, you can't see that. Okay, excuse the mess and shit there, but it's a stick shift. That steering was ugly, but yeah, my camera stuff, it's a stick shift. The interior is pretty much mint condition, except this piece doesn't like to stay up there, so it always falls. But like, it's pretty nice inside. So, funny thing, hold on. Funny thing, when I first got this car, the motor blew up. You might be saying, well, that's funny. It's not, but like, it's a pretty crazy story. So my dad helped me get it, you know. We got it, drove it home, drove it for a couple days, then it blew up. It started running on 2 cylinders, the motor was blown, it was done. Guess I'll pop the hood real quick, you guys can't even see in here. But yeah, it's a stick shift. I learned how to drive stick in this car. Well, I learned how to somewhat drive stick in my dad's vet. I just got good at it in this car. Good enough. I wouldn't say I'm good. This is what we're working with. It's I cleaned the engine bay. It was fucking filthy. That needs to be replaced. I'm scared to zoom with this lens. It has like a weird thing. It doesn't have a hood prop. Hold on, let me just hold it in one hand and focus it. Hold on. Cheap little cold air intake on there. See if you guys can see that. Nope, it's making it worse. Alright. Yeah, so it's pretty much just stock. So, you might think I'm on coilovers. I'm not. I'm actually on lowering coil sleeves. I don't recommend them. They're fucking terrible, but I just wanted to, bro, the stock height was so bad I couldn't do it. So I just wanted it to look nice in the meantime. Need to roll that rear quarter panel, because look, so we had to roll the fender in the front, and the tires are kind of stretched a little bit. Got to get bigger tires too. But so that doesn't look bad. Honestly, with a little bit of camber, and I'm going to get a taller tire too, so it'll sit up better, because that's too small. Like, so yeah, probably get a taller tire, probably roll it a little more again. And this is bad. This is bad. Like, bro, I'm fucking go-karting. See, this tire is the worst one. See, when I got these tires used, the tires are supposed to be like this, where they're not as bad. You can see, like, I'm like, I don't tell the difference. Well, look. That shit's poking out hella far. This one's not as bad. It sits in a little bit more, see? But, yeah. Yeah, so this is the second whip. This is going to get a case swap. The Accord eventually is going to get either an 8 Series. I'm going to just build the F. Besides that, it's a pretty cool car. I like it. I enjoy it a lot. Okay, so finally got some work we can actually do to the car. Is it recording? Yeah. Anyways, so as you can see, there is, let me get to focus. Fell, hold on. My sending unit is leaking right there. I disconnected it, so I'm waiting for the fuel pressure to go down, but got this. Now you might be thinking, that's a bad idea. You shouldn't do that. Well, I need to get to work tomorrow, and I ordered one. It's going to be here tomorrow, so I just replace it correctly. But for the video, I'm gonna try this. So hopefully this works well and it doesn't blow up. So I gotta sand the surface. I gotta make sure it's clean and give it a shot. I've never used JB Weld before. I've seen my dad use it before. I've never used it, so I'm gonna try it. So this is what it looks like before. And then I'm gonna sand it, show you after that, and then I'm gonna apply this. Hopefully it works. Alright, so now I sanded it. There you go. Now I sanded it, and from what I can see, it looks nice. See? It's not wet or anything from gas, so I don't like this lens. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that real quick. Hopefully you guys can see me, bro. I am fucking sweating in this car. It is hot as shit. I got the sunroof open. It looks like a freaking... I'm opening up to heaven right there, but... Let me see if I can turn this down. I hope so you can see. Yeah, so you got the sunroof open. Got my door open over there. Got this window open. Like, I'm dying in this shit, bro. Like, so... Fighting for my life. So give me a second, and I'll start pasting this shit on. Alright, so I got this together. Got that little thing on there. I can't... It's annoying not being able to zoom in without having to look at where it's at, because there's a certain point where I marked to where it stops. But JB Weld, so now I just gotta use this as like this tube, if I can focus it in some. This tube has this weird like mixture thing, so as it's coming down it mixes into the tube and then you just pour right there. It's so annoying having to manually focus. I should just turn on autofocus. But yeah, so let me get started on that. Oh, yeah, let me just do like this and start putting it on. So it should auto mix. I don't know. I've never done this before. Shit almost looks like fucking super glue. Oh shit. I just put a big clump on this whole surface area right here. Might be a little too much, but then just suck it back through the tube. Pause. Hey, yo. Pause. My bad. So give me a second. I'm gonna spread this out a little bit. Okay, so looking kind of crazy right now, but I did obviously, you know, spread it out and even it out, smooth it, so not just a big clump in one area. No, so I spread it out and it looks better, a lot better. Because at first, and one thing I had to do is I unplugged this thinking that the fuel pressure was going down. If you're gonna do this, just take this off. I think I just ruined it. Hopefully not. Damn, drip gas. It's a little... Oh, damn, and there's like a big patch right here missing. I'm just gonna... Now, do I recommend doing this? Not really. Honestly, if I were you, just buy the new sending unit. Amazon sold it for like 65 bucks, and eventually I'll probably buy an actual good one, but this is just in the meantime. Anything's better than this. This shit is supposed to be white, and it's yellow. That's how old this damn thing is. Usually, fuel parts, when they get old, they do this. They turn this plasticky yellow color, because it's plastic sitting in fuel, so it stains it eventually. And this is also really brittle, and that's also why it cracked on top, because how brittle it is. Just do that. Alright, so I'm going to let that cure. I'm going to come back to this, so hopefully that works. So, according to this, it says, you can't read that, because that is blown out. Pause. It says, sets in 5 minutes, cures in 1 hour. If temperature is below 40, then set time is longer. So, about that, I feel like that's a little bit hotter than 40 degrees. That's just a little bit longer. Just a little, you know, not too much. Just a little bit. Now, on our other adventure today, we have another leak to fix, but this one isn't fuel, and we can't fix this with JB Weld. We actually have to, like, do this correctly. I don't know if you could see that down there, but, like, let me see. No, you can't. Anyways, before my camera was rude and cut me off, I have a power steering leak, and there's 2 power steering lines down there that are leaking profusely, like bad. Just to give you an example, I don't know where the puddle is at. I haven't cleaned it up yet. I think it's like under this car, like about right here. You see that little shiny spot? That's the power steering. That was just like maybe 30 minutes of sitting. And it hasn't dripped again, but it mostly happens on startup. Okay, so you see all these little dots all over the place? That's from this car right here. This fucker does all this Like, look at that shit. Bro, like, look at that shit right there. Holy, like, oh my god, that's a lot. There's like some over there. So the point I'm making is it's leaking too much. It's leaking way too much, and we gotta fix that, because I can't drive that like that. That's one thing. Even though it's a 90s Honda, one thing I cannot stand is oil leaks. Of any sort. Oil, gas, fuel, any type of leak, I can't do it. I have to fix it, because I don't like having to constantly top out fluids. And now, if it's a rear main seal, gotta do it. But it's obviously not, because it's fucking power steering, but you get what I mean. Pain in the ass, but if it has to be done, it's had to be done. I've replaced the cam seal on this engine already. You know, replaced oil pan gasket, valve cover gasket, etc. Even though I gotta clean the engine, because it did have a leak a while ago. And as you can see, it's a little crusty. But no, I keep the engines relatively clean. As you can see, they're not really like... Engine's not caked in fucking oil like some people be having their fucking engines. Like, you can't really see. Let me see. Like, that maxi. Dude, that's annoying, huh? There we go. Alright. As you can see, nice and shiny. No crust at all. Just, I don't tolerate oil leaks. And this is no excuse. But the only thing that sucks, I have to remove both of those to get to that one hose. So, might as well just get started. This is gonna suck, but, you know. So, a little update. Got the first line off right there. That one is off. You can see it's not connected right there. Got that one off. I had to switch to the iPhone because my camera overheated. So it's not going to be the best quality compared to the camera, but it's still better than nothing. So the GoPro's also dead. I forgot to charge it. So there's that as well. Yeah, I'm going to get the other one. I'm going to try to get this first one off. I'm going to do one at a time. Because I don't want to mix up the hoses by accident, you know, so just make it work. Update, this one's off, so I still got the other one to take off, but that was a pain in the ass to get off, but I got it off. I got one off. I'm going to match this one up, start getting this one back on there, and then take off the other, or just get it ready to go back on there, you know, and take the other one off, so. Okay, so I forgot to document it because I was dying. By the way, that's all my sweat. That's gross. Anyways, they're pretty much back on and done. I just got to tighten that one. But yeah, there's one hose there, and there's the other one right there. I had to cut one of them in half. That sucked. Then I was fighting with it so much and getting so frustrated I forgot to film. So that sucks. I'm tired. I love this car, but fuck those hoses. And I'm gonna just finish. Alright, car's running now. To the right. Oh, update. Oh shit, the camera's fucking filthy. There you go. Damn. Oh, better. Okay, I just ended up replacing my fuel pump. That shit was not working. It still was leaking. So we got a new fuel pump in there. I'm just letting all the gas I spilled air out. This is the old one. That's original because it's not supposed to be yellow. That's old as fuck. It's probably like 20 years old. And look at this one. This is the color it's supposed to be. That's no good. This car still leaks. Not as much. Let's see how much is leaked out since sitting here. It's dribbling, but so there's another leak somewhere. Now this car, I think the TPS is tripping, so that's fun. So yeah, we still got plenty of stuff to fix, so plenty of content. Before the end of this year, I want to have this car painted, this car painted, this car painted. But I need this car, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but if you look at the front of this car, it's not like very straight. So I need to get a core support for this car because when I bought it was in an accident previously. This car was in an accident too, and it's actually on a rebuild title, but they've replaced the core support. As you can see, bumper fitment's decent. It's not bad. This bumper's kind of fucked up, so you can't really 100% trust that. As you can see, we hit a curb trying to pull in the driveway, so yeah, there's that. But this car runs again. Pardon my hairline. Oh Lord, but it just started pouring gas everywhere, and you can't. Oh my God, Lord, look at that shit. Fuck it. That's why I cut my hair. That's why I'm always bald now. But yeah, we're leaking gas everywhere now. So, well, not leaking gas. Ooh, double chin. No, but we're not leaking gas everywhere now. So that's 100 times better than it was before. All I gotta do is put my seat back in. I gotta put my seat back in. I'm gonna let that air out because it smells like gas in there pretty bad. I sprayed some carburetor cleaner and wiped stuff down, but I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. It fully air out and then put it back together. So, yep.